Hello, it is July 21st, 2009, and yes, I am still alive after 2 months and 1 day of being at the college program here. But no, I haven't been able to do anything other than outdoor food and beverage. But I have been able to shadow a lot of people from different departments. And by a lot, I mean two. But hey, it's a start. So after several phone calls and meeting a lot of people, I did finally manage to have a meet and greet and a shadow with a guy named Mike. He is he's one of the service managers of the Disney photo imaging department, and they're the guys who are basically in charge of doing the photo passes at Disney. So he got to show me some of the programs that they use to keep track of all the photographs and edit all the photographs. They don't do much editing, but they do superimpose a lot of borders or characters into the photos, and it looks like a pretty fun job. I also got to walk around the park with him for a little bit, just to see some of the more popular photographic sites, and also to just see the photographers in action, because there is a lot of coordination between the photographers and the characters. If you're in one of the character locations, you have to do a lot of coordinating with how the character's positioned, how the photographer's positioned, what shots they plan on taking, if this is going to be a close-up, if they're going to do just a regular smile and pose type of a thing. But it's a lot more elaborate than most people would expect it to be. But it also looks like a lot of fun, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to go into that position while I'm here, because pretty much the general consensus is either I'm stuck here until the end of my program, or I have to stay in one department for about 6 months. I know I've got about 7.5 to 8 months here, but that really doesn't give me much time. And but again, it doesn't hurt to just look and to just learn about the different departments. And plus, I got a little extra bonus here. When I was shadowing PhotoPass photographers, I got to have my picture taken, and oh wow, this is difficult here. Hang on. I really put this in pretty tight, but yeah. This is me in front of Spaceship Earth, and those balloons here are actually superimposed digitally by the people in charge. You can also see Tinkerbell up here and a little border thingamabob. So I don't know how much a photo like this usually costs for the average guest, but I got to keep this one for free because they appreciate the fact that I showed interest and, you know, wanted to shadow them and stuff. So I think it's a pretty big deal. I'm going to keep this. And also, just yesterday, actually, I got to have a meet and greet with a girl named Emily. She is in charge of, well, I shouldn't say she's in charge of, but she's one of the people behind what's called HTM, Housing the Magic. It's basically a channel that they broadcast to the apartments that house the college program students, and it's basically a channel that announces certain events that may be taking place, maybe some safety things that they want to remind everybody. It's less than 2 years in the making right now, so it's a very small department. In fact, there's really only 3 people who are in it, but they do a lot of coordinating with the entertainment department, who is also a part of the World Communications department. It's kind of confusing, and it was a really nice conversation, actually. We got to talk about each other's interests and where they want HTM to go, and it's pretty ambitious. But they're getting there, slowly but surely. And for a department that's only 2 years old, they've got kind of a small interview area. They have an apartment that has been totally converted into an office, which I thought was really impressive. And to the best of my knowledge, they have one Sony camera. They're hoping to get another, or at least an HD camera. So I wish them the best of luck in that. And unfortunately, as much as I would wish to help them out, they've got some strange labor law here in Florida saying that they're not allowed to accept volunteers. So only full-time workers or interns are allowed to work for them. So it's kind of a bummer. But they said that if I ever want to be interviewed during my work time over there, over at the Epcot, then I just gotta express some interest, and they'll see what they can do. And I'm not the best at interviews, I'll be honest with you there, but you know, it's something. But yeah, she also invited me to just stop by anytime if I have any questions or if I want to see them while they're actually filming a show. So I think I'll take them up on that offer maybe some other time. So other than that, if it's just been day in and day out, just serving food and beverages outdoors to guests, I guess. I've been getting used to it. I've been getting used to the late hours and the grease and the heat and things like that. It's not really that big of a deal anymore. But to be perfectly honest, I am getting kind of bored with what I'm doing. So one person, one of my leaders suggested to me to one of these days talk to one of the managers about getting trained in a different location or being trained in carts, so that way it'll add a little bit more variety to my schedule. And I think I'll take them up on that offer in about a week or two. So just gotta hang in there. And yeah, I guess I have been feeling kind of homesick lately. It's probably partially because of the boredom, because I'm just serving hot dogs or chicken nuggets to everybody out there. But I'm getting by, I guess. So anyways, I hope I'm not boring you guys too much with this blog here. So hopefully next week I'll have something more interesting to talk about. But we'll see about that. In the meantime, hope you guys are well. I hope to talk to you soon. Bye.